Yo, welcome back to the rebuild of my 1966 Volkswagen Splitscreen. If you watched episode 1, thank you very much. If you've not, it's still there for people to catch up on. Let me know in the comments if you're liking what you're seeing, if there's anything different you'd like, whether you want to see more explanation, less of me chatting crap, more in-depth videos, photos, etc. But yeah, welcome on to episode 2, and I hope you enjoy it. Right, so rear window, bit of a weird order to put it in, but I'm gonna get this in. I've got new glass, new seal, and I've got some nice rope to pull it all in with. So the seal on here sits like this, as you can see. Curves into the corners nicely, but obviously you need to put it onto the glass first. Put the string in a channel. It's sometimes best to have 2 people doing this, but I'll have a go on my own. If not, I'll call the better half out here to help me get it in. But yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, so the glass is from Alan H. Schofield's. I think between them and Autocraft, every single thing on this bus is pretty much from them too. Both brilliant companies, great to deal with, great customer service. Couldn't rate them highly enough. So if anyone's looking for bits for buses, any old Volkswagens, etc., Alan H. Schofield's and Autocraft are the 2 to go to in my eyes. So a nice little handy tip here is get the rubber as warm as you can before you put it on. You can use a screwdriver to pry it open a little bit so it fits on the glass a little bit better. And if it is really tight, use a bit of fairy liquid, but wash it off as best you can. Yeah, so one man weren't working, so I had to call in the big guns. Right, let me lube up the opening.
This is going to take more than one. I don't know why you make videos right now while I'm putting on a weight into the channel.
Because I've got deadlines to meet. My 34 fans. You make me sick. So you need to put quite a bit of pressure on this window to get it in. You'll push it into a recess and it will sit kind of flat with the rubber on itself. Then get a person inside to slowly pull the rope round, making sure it laps over the metal lip, and you might want to follow them round, pushing the window in just to help this. So yeah, let's get pop outs built up. So they're held together by 2 screws up the top, 2 screws up the bottom, and they just pull apart. So let's get them apart. Again, it's them very, very, very small screws, so dead easy to lose. Bit of a pain in the arse, to be fair. That's out. And my gimbal decided to die. The trick with these is just have a bit of patience. They are quite tight to get together when the rubbers are new, but I have had these apart before, so they went together pretty easily. If you're a bit particular like me, make sure your glass goes in the right way round to your hinges with the embossed Secure It logo inside.
You've been up all night, you've been all alone. I know you got my number saved, you can call my phone. You've been up all night, you've been all alone. I know you got my number saved, number saved.
If you're enjoying this video and series so far, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and yeah, big up for watching.
Call my phone. You've been up all night.
Can finally tick off a few little bits off the list. The pop outs have been built, which is a nice one to tick off. Sound deadening's about there. I've got the additional stuff to put in it now. It turned up today, so I'll get on with that tonight. I've also been on every man's favourite online website and got myself a fuse box, so I can start wiring the loom into the box and wiring all the wires out everywhere, so it looks a lot more complete. Little money saving trick I seem to use quite a bit. If there's something you want to buy off a company on eBay, put it in your watch list. Within a day or two you'll get a 5% off offer, so saving little bits here and there with money, but it all counts, doesn't it? It's better in my pocket. But yeah, so let's get it. So that's all the sound deadening done in the rear. I'm not going to do the cargo floor. I think it might be a bit overkill. Unless anyone in the comments can tell me it's a bad idea not to do it, I'm going to leave it. It's going to have ply lining on top of it anyway, and then the floor covering anyway. So yeah, I'm going to leave it as it is. I think I've got enough in here. I'm going to put some thermo liner in the ceiling just to keep a bit of that heat in underneath the headline in. Thanks Austin for that tip. But yeah, let's get on with the rest of it. So that's another one I can tick off now. Sound deadening complete, or as much as I want to do in the bus. But like I say, if anyone sees any reason why not doing a cargo floor is a bad idea, let me know. What's left? Wiring loom. So I've got the main wiring loom in now. I just need to get the ancillary bits in, but what I'll probably do is I'll get the headlight loom in soon, get the tail lights all put in, get the headlights put in. I've got the fuse box now, so I can wire it all up in there properly so it's all correct and I know where everything's routing. Fit the bumpers and air back from paint, and then on to fitting the headlight, the one that I'm not least looking forward to. I'm looking forward to it, but it's the one that is scaring me a little bit because it's putting glue on a new paint and making sure it don't go everywhere, and then also making sure it fits tight and looks well. I could quite easily pay someone to do it for me, but where's the fun in that? Learn a new skill, try and not pull my hair out, and yeah, hopefully make a half decent job of it. But yeah, Let's see how we go them bits. Alright, so I've got my new fuse box, which is an exact replica of the original, but fits just here. Or the other way around. Sorry, the other way around like that. So, start getting some wires stuck into it, if I can understand the instructions. But yeah, start getting some bits wired up, and hopefully we can get some power at some point. As I have said previously, I am quite colourblind, which made this a bit of a laugh. But yeah, we got plenty of it in. It's real good loom, real good instructions, everything tagged up nicely, colours perfect. So yeah, I think it's a real good bit of kit from Wolfsburg West. So if you're in a market for a wiring loom, yeah, get onto them. I do really like these little clips that you get for the headlight, well, headlight connectors should I say. They've just got a little push button here to push a wire straight into, so no messing about soldering. They seem pretty solid too. So I think we're going to be a good shout. So white and black to 56A, which is that one. Tug test. Yellow and black 56B, which is that one. And that one's for the parking light on the headlight itself. The next one there is for the earth itself, which gets put on here. So we have to grind a little bit of paint off there and then just put a self-tapping screw or something in there. I'll tell you what, no, there's already the hole there. So obviously just take a little bit of paint off there so it's got a good earth, and then obviously the lights will work. So once there's a battery on it. So as I said in the last video, I'm going to be putting this original glass inside these clear US spec headlamps, because I don't know, when it's clear it looks a little bit crap. You can see the headlight here and it just doesn't sit right, so this just obscures a view through it a bit more and just looks a bit better. It's held on by 2 screws here, which I'll undo now, and then there's a clip, I believe, that holds the glass in. So let's undo, yeah. Honestly, watch your eyes when doing this, because them clips are lethal. I about lost my eye 3, 4, 5 times, but a safety squint pulled it out of the bag. Job done. loads better. It's not really ready for these bits to go on, but I can't resist a bit of a try on to see how stuff's gonna look. So yeah, indicators, these are original 1966 fish eyes, fried eggs, whatever you want to call them. Remember not to do these too tight because you can crack the lenses and ruin them. Just put him back on. Still got to build the insides up of this, but like I say, let's have a look how it looks with part of a face on. Yes. So yeah, that's another good few days. Wiring loom is 90% there. I've got the flasher relays and stuff I need to put in. Final routing in the back, a little bit of there's a few, just loads of like little single cables that go to sort of like the indicators, wiper motor, etc. But I'll do them as I put them bits in, so I'm not really too fussed. They can happen a bit at a time. So I'll tick it. I won't fully tick it. I'll half tick it. So that's that there. Obviously tried on the bits at the front, looks really good. Wiring in went through quite easy, and all the sound and deadening is now complete. So next we are on to headlining. I'm going to try and get the lights for the next episode sort of fitted and wired in. They probably won't be working because I've not really got a battery running to it yet, so I'm not going to have anything like that running. But I'll get them all in and ready. The rear windows now in. Once I get the headlining done around the sides, I can then fit the pop outs so they can actually then go in and stay in. So that's quite a big step really. That's probably next on my list, to be perfectly honest. As much as I'm a bit panicky about it, I think I need to just sort of bite the bullet and go for it. So yeah, join us next time. If you like this video, like it please, subscribe. I'll keep content coming. But yeah, thank you very much. Take care of yourselves.